The headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren attends the 5th day of Hornbill Festival as chief guest at Kisama Heritage Village, Nagaland. Chief Minister N. Biren lays emphasis on peaceful coexistence among neighbors. And media person staged protest demonstration against threat on President of Amju Wangkemcha Shamjai. Hello and welcome to ICB English News. I'm Subala Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Chief Minister of Manipur Nongthombam Biren attended the 5th day programs of Hornbill Festival being held at Kisama Heritage Village, Nagaland as the chief guest. PHED Minister Losi Dikho, MLAs Rameshwar, Subhash Chandra, L. Shushindro, Awangbo Niumai and K. Robindro accompanied the Chief Minister. Chief Minister N. Biren expressed appreciation, saying that the Hornbill Festival is a wonderful event which is designed to capture the rich culture of Nagaland.
Prime Minister of India, now he has converted into practicals, and the AGS policy is approaching a hit. And without Nagaland, Assam, Arunachal and Manipur, the India other cities cannot reach out to the southeast part of the country. So to have a good relations and a business or commercial relationship with the Southeast Asia, that is the only corridor is through Assam, Nagaland, Manipur and Arunachal. About 74 years ago, some of the facts and the deciding battles of the Second World War were fought in Imphal and Kohima. It is a historical fact. Collaborative effort of our governments will, with entrepreneurs, historians and enthusiasts to develop a tourist circuit in this nice area should be supported not only for promoting tourism but for preserving the history and the relics of this forgotten battle of World War II.
Different cultural programs were presented on the 5th day of Hornbill Festival of Nagaland. Nagaland Chief Minister T.R. Ziliang, along with ministers of Nagaland State, welcomed Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren on his arrival at Kohima after his helicopter landed on the helipad in Kohima earlier today. Talking to ISTB News, reporter at the helipad, Chief Minister N. Biren said, having good neighbor is better than having bad lover. He emphasized on the importance of maintaining good relations with the neighboring states. The people of Nagaland and Manipur have been living together since time immemorial, he said.
Friendship is very important. We are living together since a time immemorial and we have to live together. And the neighbor is very important. In a friendship, in a family, that is the themes.
President of ISTB Network P. Prafulo and General Secretary K.H. Khogendra expressed their views on the Hornbill Festival at Kisama Heritage Village in Nagaland.
Traditional pochina, si pochima explore to no adu dinatara I call moi mafam chida aina thina chapamukana mapangi foreigners singsia asungi matek leramba masidisu I want to feel the way I koiga moiga sangamner matam the moida lermiba moigi fajaba hospitality adigi moina pireba mong sinadi I koi sangai festival nasu Hornbill festival lagi pidam ningai oiba kariguma tangka khadi fangyana hajaptai aduga loisalakpada aina kishona puja hangibudu digi Kedang wafam masangwa tamjalakana hadaki aigi secretary ga amadi aigi executive colleagues singa hadak nauna venture toreba aikogi ISTB development hadare stepping jaga maka aikona everywhere tasingna harkadi 0 kilometer haibani hujikse koi world gi mafam amadagi ISTB na live to yabagi kudong sabang makag lakpacha masi aikoi kudang kidi kwaiti laibak phabne thamjage
ya koi ISTB unity asigumba Akogi Puari da Ihorogoba Han Boyna, Akogi Hornbill Festival, the Akogi ISTB team Laga Covertoba, Masi Punamak, Yamna Sautuxanani, Masi Punamasi, Akogi office studio, the Lady Ba, officer Lady Punamak, Aduga Field, Zitario Punamak, Akogi credit Pizage, Adugi amatang hygienic wafam amana akoigi Shanghai festival da akoina any visitor sangba matamda akoigi vorisas loina torga sangba masidana akoigi loina mak yamna free and fair kanoda sangba masimadi yam kalgni ni masimadi ai akoigi Shanghai organize tobriba government jo appeal to jage masi amkhona kano loina tor matung jo fresking tor matung da manung da su akoi kano toba akoigi sipai ngak question bise masi matung da Shanghai da tobidana masi ongte appeal to jage.
For the first time in the history of electronic media in Manipur, the ISTB News telecast the Hornbill Festival live from Nagaland. The members of the All Manipur Working Journalists Union today staged sit-in demonstration in protest against threat on President of the Union, W. Shamdai. The sit-in demonstration was held at Kashampad. Placards reading, "We condemn threat to media and freedom of press. Threat to Union President is threat to media fraternity," etc. Talking to media persons, senior journalist N. Deven said, "Challenging the media is tantamount to defying democracy." He said, "The Constitution of the Press Council of India allows journalists to freely express their views. Journalists constitute the fourth pillar of democracy." He drew the attention of the Chief Minister to look into the matter seriously and bring about an amicable solution regarding the differences prevailing between the both sides.
Modinati, BIP culture Mutakan and Levakda, I am by Sterile Tower, Manipur Mutale Budi Haraga, Akoi Mutapura, Hensel Pipio Malay, Arana, Akoi BJP leader Kana, Amzuki President Torebo Quality, Masi Amona Kanani, Masida, Chief Minister La, Magi, Atubada, Kayano Hondo Bodongo, Tohon Bapamsi, Akoi. Amzuki Taplegi, Memorandum Pidori, Governor Pigani, Prime Minister Pigani, Home Minister Pigani, Alamasida, Sumana Moina, pre-hand Tarokosity Yaro have a say for all in Dialabeda, moved to Kakani.
Later, an 11-member team of Amju called on the governor of Manipur, Dr. Najma Heptullah, and submitted a memorandum to her. The memorandum urged the governor to take appropriate action against those who threatened media persons. A copy of the memorandum will also be submitted to President, Prime Minister and Press Council of India. The World Soil Health Day was also observed at the Krishi Vigyan Kendra at Andro today. As part of the observance, soil health cards were distributed to farmers under the Rabi campaign. The observance was organized by Krishi Vigyan Andro, Imphal East. KBK Program Coordinator Imphal East, Dr. T. Medhabati, Village Chief Andro CH Gandhar and many others attended the observance. Soil health cards were distributed to about 40 farmers during the observance. Besides, an interaction session on soil health management was held at the observance. Speaking at the observance, Dr. Medhabati said there is a need to impart knowledge regarding ways to increase yield by conducting soil tests from time to time and increase the soil fertility by various means.
Institution ama haibetare Government of India gi makhada lo singu mari lenaba aduga mari lenana lomi sin inau singa khoigi leibak leisa leihau hai si phana thamnaba si yamna darkar roi masi phana thamba darkar oibasi karam mato karamna darkar oibasing du ngak na satpa si akhoi kamaina tongminagadagi habi matang sei sidasu khananaina duna ngasigi World Soil Health Day si akhoi pangthok sabane.
Manipur Organic Mission Agency, All Manipur Working Journalists Union and Green Foundation jointly observed the World Soil Day at Manipur Press Club today. A media interaction program was also held as part of the observance. Project Officer of MoMA, K.H. Debrata, Scientist Dr. P. Pandey of Regional Center for Organic Farming, Imphal, Project Director of International Agricultural Consultant Itosi Lukota Forum, Max Dr. Pramod Kumar, Assistant Professor Dr. K.S.H. Bimola of Ideal Girls College, Editor of Huyen Lampau Daily Hemanta Kumar Ningomba, and many others spoke as resource persons at the media interaction program. Editor Hemanta Ningomba said media persons should make effort to write about organic farming in as much detail as possible. On the other hand, columnists write about agriculture more often than on organic farming. As such, those who have expertise in the field of organic farming should have the habit of writing down their knowledge so that it can be shared with the people. Project Officer of MoMA, K.H. Debrata said, all living things were evolved from fertile soil. A fertile soil can be defined as a soil where crops and vegetables that passes the test of food security, nutritive security and health security. The Department of Agriculture today observed the World Soil Day at the office complex of the department at Sanjenthong. Minister of Agriculture V. Hankalian, Additional Chief Secretary Agriculture Dr. Suhail Akhtar and Director P.H. Rajendra were the main guests at the observance. Minister V. Hankalian said human beings cannot stay healthy if the soil is not fertile. As such, it is very important for the farmers to test soil before cultivation. The main objective of the department is to introduce new technologies and help farmers produce healthy farm products.
To double the production of the agriculture's produces. Extension officer, Natraga, technologists, scientists in the Tanaraga, Potoxi, and the Home and the Baikoyi, Mahal.
As part of the observance, soil health cards were distributed to farmers from various places of the state. P.H. Rajendra appealed to the farmers not to use fertilizers excessively in order to have more yield. KBK Thoubal also observed the day at the office complex of the Agriculture Department at Thoubal, Khangabok today. Chairman of Manipko Dr. Y. Radhesham, Chairman of Pollution Control Board Dr. L. Radhakishore, MLA of Sekmai Assembly Constituency H. Dingo, Additional Director Department of Agriculture Khaide Mohendra and other eminent persons attended the observance. Soil health cards and agricultural equipment and tools were distributed to about 105 farmers during the observance. Dr. Y. Radhesham said it is very important to increase the soil fertility to have better yield.
Import topsal matau kram tawdra khoi self sufficient oigadage aduga loiba thariba mahi marong crops sing se kramaidra yamna shape oina hakchang da soktaba yam safety oiba aduga measures lokhat pada maduda changiba pochak sing mayam adugi mayam punamak khamnenaba lomi smi praja ipaipal punamak khamminaba scientific approach samada scientific method amada mas changsel laga productivity hengalanba organic crops organic ki way mada method mada ekoi mahi marong si puthokpa loina yamna hakchang na soktaba shape crops si puthokna bhodabada achauba maruiba maram ama ogidar bas celebration se yamna marui habse ai haijan.
The second round of Mission Indradhanush will begin at Tamelong, Ukhrul, Chandel and Churachandpur from December 6. Director of Health Services Dr. K. Rajo informed this while addressing a media sensitization program held at the conference hall of the Social Welfare Department today. He said the step has been taken up to help the people in the outskirt area of the state. He appealed to the people to have their children vaccinated during the third round of the Mission Indradhanush.
Session health second round 7% 100%. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯔꯥꯎꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯐꯒꯠꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯨꯝꯅ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯏꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯕꯦꯁꯤꯛ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯚꯦꯟꯇꯦꯕꯜ ꯗꯤꯖꯤꯖꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯉꯥꯛꯊꯣꯛꯇꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯊꯪꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Even though the government led by Chief Minister N. Biren has initiated various steps to provide employment to unemployed youths, the cluster-type training center inside DIC complex at Porompat under Department of Industry has been unascertained by the government. The only embroidery center under the government of Manipur has only 4 machines which are functioning out of 9 machines. The cluster-type training center has been providing every 6 months training courses to 22 trainees. The trainees have been facing immense difficulty due to lack of machineries. The instructors of the training center have remained non-regularized since the last 30 years. The SAM has informed in a press release that the students have been facing great inconveniences due to the increasing traffic volume and traffic jams in Manipur. Besides, the rate of road mishaps has been increasing at present. As a result, considering the present scenario, it is need of the hour to make changes in the timing of the school hour. In order to reach the school in time, school vans pick up students much earlier than the usual time and later drop students much later. Therefore, students are facing great difficulties. Besides, overloading of students by school vans must be stopped at once. The biggest and serious impact to small children at the moment is overloading of students by school vans. Picking up of students much earlier than the usual time of school and making them travel at different places in order to pick up other students has created fatigue to small children when reaching the school. The SAM has apprised the school authority and the government that the infrastructure of classroom for pre-primary and primary levels are not adequate. Some schools charge highly for monthly tuitions as well as admission fees. Moreover, some school vans have also charged higher for their monthly service. Eastern Sporting Association Top Awang Lekai Tinsit Road has informed that due to the wrongdoings for setting up of water treatment plant at Tinsit Tingol, a part of Thawal Dam, to provide drinking water in Imphal areas, as well as moving of large numbers of vehicles for collecting earth, have created immense hardship to the people along the Tinsit Road. People of the area have drawn attention of the authority concerned to look into the matter of setting up of water treatment plant. Various forms of agitation will be launched if the authority concerned do not take up steps to ease the difficulty of the people. A team of AMOFA players of Moirang and officials, altogether 18 members, have left Imphal for China to participate in the Under-15 football tournament. The team will be representing India in the Under-15 football tournament at Haikou, China, which will begin from December 6 and conclude on 13. President of AMOFA Moirang, M. Raju, flagged off the team. Laishram Rohit will be the team captain. Ex-servicemen meet for the quarter ending was held today at 26 Assam Rifles at Thawal under the aegis of Headquarter 9 Sector Assam Rifle. A total of 86 personnel, including 13 widows, attended the meeting. Commandant of 26 Assam Rifle addressed the gathering. Points raised during the last ex-servicemen's meet held on September 23 at Thawal and actions taken by the unit were announced at today's meet by the 2IC. And in the national news we have, the Supreme Court will begin final hearing in the Ayodhya case today, 25 years after the demolition of Babri Masjid in 1992. A bench headed by Chief Justice of India Deepak Mishra and Justices Ashok Bhushan and S. Abdul Nazir will start the final hearing on the appeals today. The history of the Ayodhya conflict can be dated back to 1853 when two groups, Hindus and Muslims, clashed over the site of worship. However, the first lawsuit was filed on January 29, 1885 when the Mahant of Janmasthan, Raghubar Das, filed a civil suit against the Secretary of State for India in Council to build a temple at the Ram Tabutara spot. In independent India, the first lawsuit was filed after 1949, and in 1959, Nirmohi Akhara filed a litigation laying claim to the disputed site. Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh Waqf Board also filed a litigation seeking possession of Babri mosque in 1961. As a precautionary measure, the Maharashtra government has declared a holiday for schools and colleges in 4 districts. Though Cyclone Oki, which was expected to make landfall in Maharashtra, has now moved away from state coast, parts of the state are expected to receive light to heavy rainfall in the next 24 hours. The Indian Meteorological Department recorded 14 mm rain in Colaba and 11.2 mm in Santa Cruz till 5:30 a.m. An IMD forecast at 3:30 a.m. said Cyclone Oki is 360 km away from Mumbai, moving northeastwards and is weakening gradually. Cyclone Oki is now expected to make a landfall in the Gulf of Khambat and Surat on December 6. Jammu and Kashmir's Director General of Police, SP White, today said that security forces have wiped out the terrorist group that attacked Amarnath Yatris in July this year. 7 Amarnath pilgrims were killed and 15 injured when militants attacked a bus carrying at least 56 passengers at Botengo village near Anantnag on the Srinagar-Jammu National Highway in South Kashmir. And before we wind up the top stories once again, Chief Minister N. Biren attends the 5th day of Hornbill Festival as chief guest at Kisama Heritage Village, Nagaland. Chief Minister N. Biren lays emphasis on peaceful coexistence among neighbors. And media person staged protest demonstration against threat on President of Amju Wangkhemcha Shamjai. Thank you so much for joining with us and good night.